Doug Syme in CentervilleIowa.com, and I'm here with Penny Sharp from Exline Country Store, and to give you info on the 4th of July. Thank you so much, Penny, for sitting down with me. It's been forever since we've done a show. Actually, I haven't done a show since Pancake Day.
Wow.
Yes. This is the first show of the season.
Rusty, huh?
Yeah, I'm very rusty,
You're in
so
the right spot. We have
you're
more
all
rusty
going to
beans.
have to bear with me because I have no idea what I'm doing. It's not like riding a bike at all. 4th of July this year, and the first thing I always love to know, because there are so many great people that make this event possible with their donations or contributions, whether it be help or money or...
We could not do this without the support of the community, not just in Exline, but also from Centerville. We have a lot of businesses and individuals. Some of them give large cash contributions or small contributions. Others donate their time to help out that day. Not only the community, but my family, my husband, my kids, everyone gets involved in either flipping hamburgers or setting up tables or judging a contest or whatever. So it's a lot of fun, but we could not do it without the help of a lot of people.
Awesome. Let's thank some of them. What do you have here?
We have a few sponsors here that I would like to thank, and I'm going to run through the list and just read them off. Drake Simmental Cattle, who are right here from Exline. Larry and Carol Drake, they're always awesome. Leach Farms, that's Mike and Jean Leach, and they have always been terrific and donated their time and money year after year to help us with this. Tubaugh Family Chiropractic in Centerville, the Exline Betterment Committee, Dr. Craig Stater, Family Dentistry, the Exline Recreation Committee, the Exline Royal Neighbors Organization, the City of Exline, Exline Builders, Drake Law Firm, the funeral homes give us money. Thomas Funeral Home, Lang Funeral Home is the sponsor of our pie contest, and a lot of individuals. To name a few of them, Don and Dorothy Haynes, Wayne and Rosalie Exline, Bob and Dixie Hill, John and Joy Golden. We also have Cattle Call Genetics, which is out of Hummiston, Iowa. They always help out with money. I hope I haven't missed anybody. If I have, I'm very sorry. Just kind of run through the list real quick there. Their names will be on our t-shirts also, which should be in next week.
Oh, excellent.
On the back of our shirts. I've got last year's on today.
Yep.
By coincidence, because I forgot about the interview. So, anyway.
Excellent. So, give me a little bit of a rundown of the day's events. What time do the things get started here?
We usually have people start setting up for the flea market in the morning. We want that to be open by 9 a.m. I usually start about 6, setting up tables outside for the food and different activities, blocking off the streets and everything. And of course, John Dorman's down here bright and early, as is my husband Rick is down here helping with that. And a few other guys here in town that just show up and start working, and thank God they do.
Right, I hear you.
Way too much. 9:45 we have the flag raising, and this year we're going to do something a little different. One person is going to win a chance to set off the cannon, to fire the cannon off. The Civil War encampment group that sets up the camp down here.
Yeah.
They're going to let one person. We're selling chances on that, $1 each or 6 for $5 on the opportunity to win a chance to set that off. So
now, are those available in advance or just the day of?
in advance, we're selling those
You can
in the
sell
store
them
right now. Yep.
Right now, so you can come down and get your chance now.
Right.
Excellent.
We are also selling chances on a Thomas Kincaid, which should be a really big deal right now since he just passed away a few months ago.
Right.
It's a beautiful picture that was donated by Mike and Jean Leach, and we're selling chances on that at 6 for $5 also. And they are behind the counter as the picture is on display too.
Awesome.
And after that, at 10 o'clock on the stage right east of the building here, what we call the stage is actually a shelter house. We're having a kids cutie contest, and that is new this year. So if you have a child 5 or under that you think
I
is
can
cute,
bring the twins?
Yes.
And then, now, do they get to win together as one? Can they be
They'll
one
be-
person? No, they'd be separate.
Never thought about that.
I know that's kind of...
Why did you have to ask me a question I don't answer?
I don't know.
I guess it would depend on if
If
you
they were
want.
twins, I guess... Well, no, they're still separate
They're
people,
different.
and they're not identical.
Right. They should be different. They should be
Yes,
separate.
no, so twins would be separate. We've already
separate
made that.
twins.
We've made that decision.
Yep. So 5 and under, there'll be different categories. We were going to do it 12 months and under, but if we have, 50 kids show up that are under a year old, we may break that down in under 6 months, being one category.
Right.
We have a panel of judges that has no children or grandchildren in this, so I can't be
wow.
I can't be a judge. Thank goodness,
all right.
because I know my grandkids are the kids. I have no part in the cutie contest, but But we have some judges from out of town, mostly that don't, none of them
Right.
have any kids associated with it. And when that's over with, we have the National Honor Society of the high school is going to do some kids games, and their
cool.
kids can win prizes. We have a flea market going on all day, beginning at 9. At 10:30, the pies have to be turned in at the community center for the pie contest that the recreation committee does. And there's my phone ringing. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
And at 11:30, the pies will be judged. And right after that, there's a cakewalk, and it is going to be inside the community center because of the heat factor. It's really
Yeah.
hot to be outside on
Yeah.
the street in the cakewalk.
It's been really hot lately.
Yes,
You
it
can
has
imagine
been.
in
It
July
has
what
been.
it's going to be like.
Yeah. We have an open mic going on all afternoon where on the stage anyone can get up, perform, dance, sing. If you have a comedy routine or some kind of skit you want to do, just show up.
Poetry?
Poetry, that'd
Yeah,
be great.
I can't.
Are you a poet?
Yeah, but
You can get up on stage.
oh no,
Why?
no, because it's bad. It's bad.
It'd be fun.
It's no, I mean like
Practice for
like-
America's Got Talent.
like explicit content.
Oh, okay, no.
Not for a family.
This is a
No, I
family.
do write some nice things. I have some nice things.
Didn't know that about you.
Yeah. I'm in Des Moines twice a month. I do a show there.
Really?
Yeah. At the House of Bricks. I was
Really?
actually there last night. It was canceled. So I
They canceled because they saw you coming?
Right, yes, and they did the first Thursday this month too, which I don't know why, but next month things will be back to normal there. So
Okay.
yeah, I've made 2
Interesting.
trips actually this month and
Well, if you want to bring some of your family-oriented poetry down,
family oriented.
yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, moving right along, we also will have a bike show that starts at 11:30. So if you have a pretty motorcycle, you can bring it down, and you might win a best of show new bike, best of show old bike, and then there's a best of show that the community will decide on. It'll be a voted thing.
There's
so-
always some really nice bikes down
Right,
here.
right. And then at 1 o'clock, the poker run will depart. Tim Moore and Beth Owens are in charge of that part of it.
Right,
Thank
right.
goodness they've taken that off my hands the last few years because it's a bit much to plan all of that.
Yeah.
And that's a good time. They usually go out around the lake. And I'm not sure where the path is right now. They haven't shared that with me yet. I think it's going to be a surprise.
Surprise.
Yeah, at 6:45 in the evening, we will announce our Citizen of the Year, which we've done that for several years now, and always
Right.
a very deserving person that
Yeah.
really is awesome in the community.
Yes.
So this year is no exception. We have a very special person that's going to win that award.
Oh, do I get?
You don't win the next line.
We don't get to know, but we don't get to know. It's
No,
a big
keep it
secret. Nobody
Only
knows.
Maybe a handful of people know. And then we'll also draw for that Thomas Kincaid picture at that time. And at 7 o'clock, Fine Line Bluegrass, which is Darren and Cara Manson's
Right.
band.
Yeah,
They'll
they've been
perform.
here before, right?
Yeah. And then at dusk is fireworks. The museum will be open all day. The schoolhouse will be open. I have a lady coming from Missouri that sells her books here. Her name is Linda Clement. And she's going to read books at 11, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the schoolhouse next door to children if they want to go in there and just take a break and sit down and listen to her read her books. And these books are about things that happened in her childhood. So they're very
Oh, wow.
interesting.
Cool,
So that'll be a
cool.
lot of fun.
Who's doing the fireworks this year? Is it the same?
Same group that does it every year. Yep, every year.
What? Do you remember?
Do I remember the name?
You must know their name.
Flying Phoenix Fireworks.
Flying Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to add other than?
Come down for great food. We're going to have a food court set up outside like we always do, and lots of food and ice cream inside. The Lapland Plowboys will also be selling ice cream, homemade ice cream outside, and they're a tractor group from the Mold area. So
Oh, cool. Cool.
there ought to be a good time, something to do for everyone.
Good
So-
time all day long. Now, you've got a lot of new antiques down here as well, right? So you've got a lot of shopping to do.
Morgan Klein bought the Curtis Antique business next to Majestic, and all those antiques are either going here or to the columns to be sold. And
Oh, wow.
at this point, I have brought in 10 loads to the store.
Gee.
And right now, we're in a mess because we're redecorating today and having.
We're right here in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's why everything's in disarray. But anyway, that's why I forgot Doug was coming. But
All right, well, thank you so much. We'll see everyone on the 4th of July.
thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Yep.